I'll wait for it to show up. Come on. Go live. I clicked go live, but aren't you live yet? There it is. Okay. Send the blue sky post out. Okay. Make sure I've got chat pulled up. Stream health, working good. Alright. Hello everyone. I'm sorry I haven't streamed in a few days. I've been really congested and really sniffly, and my voice has sounded terrible. I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it's just the turn of the seasons. It got really cold really fast where I live. But because of that, I didn't want to stream. I'm feeling a lot better now, though. I do apologize that I'm a little sniffly. But yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Legends ZA. I've had this game for about a week now. I haven't beaten it yet. I did end up buying it. I'm not renting it. I had a little bit of spending money that a family member sent me, so I ended up buying it. I also had a ton of gold coins that were going to expire on the Nintendo eShop, since they're getting rid of those, I think, next year. So basically, that's like the last game I'm going to buy for a hot minute is ZA. You might be wondering why Pokemon Sword, Shield, and Home are right here. It's not here anymore, but Brilliant Diamond was here as well. I've been trying to reorganize my Pokemon Home bank. It's been a nightmare. My organization in that game is not good. At some point, I just need to talk to my bestie and be like, hey, you know that thing you do for Arceus? Can you do this here? She'll probably say no, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're playing ZA. I have been a fan of Pokemon for a very long time, but the last couple games I haven't enjoyed a whole lot. I love Arceus, and I actually really like Sword and Shield. I think Sword and Shield are actually probably my favorite of the Switch games. But I really did not like Scarlet and Violet. And to be fair, I only have a Switch 1. I don't have a Switch 2. From everything I've heard, the games are actually decent on Switch 2. I don't have one of those, so I can't comment on that. What I can comment on is playing a game that ran at 5 to 15 frames a second, which was not a great experience. Thankfully, ZA here runs a lot better. As you can see, like, even just running around, the frame rate is immediately noticeably better than Scarlet and Violet is. But I have my issues with this game, and if there's a good chance a lot of other people have these same issues as well. My biggest one is that Lumiose is not a great city. I don't particularly like it as a setting. It's fine, it does its job, but like, I would have preferred Legends Kalos. That was just the entire region, like Arceus was. It feels really constricting to have everything be in the one city that looks pretty much the same no matter where you go. Like, I still have a hard time trying to figure out where anything is in this city, because like, the only difference for each of the different districts is the color of the flags on the sides of some of the buildings. As you can see here, there are not a lot of flags on most of these buildings, so like, it's not a very helpful way to differentiate where you're going. And the wild zones, I don't like at all. They're so fucking tiny. Like, this one is one of the larger ones, as you can see. But, like, it's literally just a park. You can see the other side of it from here. Like, that's my biggest issue with this game, is there's a lot to do in it. There's a lot of things everywhere. There's Pokemon battles everywhere. The ZA Royale happens every night, which I'll get to. I'm not a big fan of that, but we'll get to it. But, and there are side quests everywhere. But at the same time, like, this is still the entire game map. Like, once you've seen half the city, you've seen all of the city. Once you've seen 2 streets, you've seen all of the streets. Once you've seen 1 wild zone, you've seen most of the wild zones. Like, I'm towards the end of the story, and I've so far unlocked 2 wild zones that aren't, like, visually identical to all of the other ones. I unlocked the ice one, which I think is 12. Yeah. Which is, like, a park, except there's snow on the ground for some reason. And then the power station, which was an area that wasn't a wild zone to begin with, but now is just like a power station, except you can't go inside of it, and it's just filled with rocks and shit for some reason. What was that one? Was that one 14? It is 14, yeah. And then I think the other one that we unlocked for this rank that I just got to is just another park again. So, like, yeah, this didn't used to have wild Pokemon in it, now it does, but, like, the only things that changed is now there are these rocks around, which you can break for no reason other than, like, experience and to be really annoying because they interrupt your lock-on system with the battle, which, yeah, the battle system is my biggest issue with this game. I don't like the battle system in this, and it's a big part of why I don't like the ZA Royale. It's interesting. I see what they're trying to do. It's like Xenoblade 2 budget mode, except there are a lot of, like, mechanics of the game that make the battle system really annoying to deal with. Like, one of my least favorite moves in this game is Rock Tomb, because what it does is it just drops a boulder directly in front of the Pokemon who uses it, except that boulder is now a lock-on target. So if you ever not lock onto a Pokemon, like to dodge an attack, for example, you will now have to lock onto that rock instead of the Pokemon, or like consciously avoid the rock and like run around it, which gives your opponent more time to hit you. Like, it's just a really frustrating move to deal with. It's not a difficult move to deal with. It's not a powerful move. It does basically no damage. But it's just annoying because of how the lock-on system works. And, like, there are certain wild zones where, like, 4 alphas will spawn at the same time, and you'll be trying to catch a Pokemon who will run away the second it sees you, but you're constantly being tossed around the lock-on with all of the alphas trying to attack you at the same time. It's a lot of stuff like that I'm not really a huge fan of. I can see what they're going for. I can appreciate what they're going for. I'm not going to say it's a bad battle system. I just don't personally like it very much. Personally, I think the best battle system they've done is the one that was in Arceus with the strong and the, Agile, I think it was called, styles. Because that was just, like, well, sort of the same deal where it was basically just Final Fantasy X combat, but, like, budget. But the styles still made it feel more in-depth. The other main thing I don't really like about this combat system is that a lot of the moves either don't exist at all anymore, or they do, but they're, like, not as good or decent. Like, I fucking hate Earthquake and Bulldoze in this game, because they just miss constantly. And the time it takes for you to tell your Pokemon, because first, like, you tell them to do an attack, and they have to move to a spot in order to start the attack. So, like, they'll first move to the spot where you're telling them to attack, and then it has a startup animation, and then it has a radius. So, like, if at any point during that, like, 6-second process, the Pokemon you're fighting, or God forbid the other trainer you're fighting, just decides to take, like, 3 steps away from the Pokemon, your attack will miss. And it's really, really frustrating sometimes. And I've heard, like, the online... I haven't tried doing any of the online battles yet, because I'm not really a fan of how, like, toxic the meta for Pokemon is. I don't like min-maxing my EVs and my IVs and all that shit. I just vibe. But I've heard that it's really bad in this game because people will basically just stand there and wait for someone to throw the first move, and then all immediately gang up on whoever has the lowest amount of HP to, like, steal kills and stuff. Because it's not like a 1v1, it's a battle royale, so, like, 4 people are fighting at the same time. And apparently, like, it's the only way to get the Mega Stones for the Kalos starters, which I don't like at all. So yeah, there's some stuff in this game that I'm not a fan of. In fact, there's a lot of things in this game that I'm not a fan of. But there are some things that I am a big fan of. Like, I love the music in this game. This game's music has been absolutely phenomenal. I like most of the clothing options as well. There is one choice that baffles me, and I'll get to that in a second. But there have been a lot of visual, like, options for customization, which is a massive improvement from Scarlet and Violet, because, like, the 6, I think it was, school outfits you got in that, 4 of which you had to pay for, like, real money for, weren't great. I still think Sword and Shield, again, has my favorite customization options out of the Switch games. Because Arceus had some, but it was just, like, the different styles of kimono. They all kind of still, like, looked like the same outfit, just different colors to me. But it was still more than, like, what Scarlet and Violet offered. But Sword and Shield, I think, had the best. This one is a close second, but, like, it's less... How do I want to describe my issue with the customization in this game? It's very restricting, sort of like everything else with this game. So, like, there are a lot of options, and you can change individual options. So, like, here, I'll just show you. Outfit and looks. So, like, you can go into, say, this style shirt and jacket, and then you can press, or that's not a battle zone. You can go into this style shirt and jacket, and then you can press the minus button, and you can say change the top to, like, red, and then the one underneath it to, like, white. So you can do stuff like that, and that's pretty cool, because you haven't been able to do that before. But you can't, like, get the shirt without the vest. You can't, like, mix and match individual items. There also isn't, like, options for just one thing. Like, for example, say I wanted just this sweater, but not the shirt underneath it, not an option. What if I wanted just the shirt, not the sweater? Not an option. And especially, like, the pants are my biggest issue. Did not mean to do that, but whatever. We'll just go back here. The pants, bottoms, are my biggest issue. Because it's predominantly just pants and shorts that all look more or less the same. And then there are these skort things. And skorts are a real thing, I've learned. But not the way this game does them. They're not supposed to just not cover the back like that. And it looks so fucking stupid. Because, like, from the front, this skirt is so cute. I love this skirt. But then you see your character running, and it just looks fucking terrible, because they got, like, an apron flap slapping their thighs constantly. And, like, most of them are like that. This is the only, like, proper skirt for the bottoms I found so far. And, like, it's decent, but the colors aren't my favorite. The black is probably my favorite of the options. But, again, it's another thing of, like, you can't get it without also getting these tights. So, like, if you wanted to do any other kind of sock, or, like, something else, not an option. If you wanted to do any other different color than what they offered, like, say, maybe one that doesn't have that stupid bar going across the thighs, not an option. So it's a lot of stuff like that, where there is a lot of options available, but there isn't a lot of, like, actual customization you can do with those options, if that makes sense. So far, this is probably my favorite outfit, which I think is funny, because it's literally just the fucking samurai outfit from SMT4. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Navarre has, like, the exact same green fucking neck scarf and everything. Um, this one I like a lot because it's very Ghost Trainer core, and Ghost types are my second favorite type. My two favorites are Ice type and Ghost type. This is the one I'm currently using. My bestie helped pick that one out. I don't like any of the hat options so far. This one is my favorite. This is the one that I think was the cutest, but again, just not really a fan. Glasses I have a few different options for. This one and this one are my favorite. One of the glasses I found in the game cost like 15 fucking grand, and it was the only pair I found for like 20 hours, and I was so mad by it. I was like, what the fuck is this pricing? But eventually people pointed out that there were other stores and I just hadn't found them yet. The satchels, they're fine. This was the one I used for most of the game, but I recently bought this one. I like this one. This one's cute. Earrings, also kind of same deal. Not a whole lot of customization options I found. There's another one. I found flower earrings as well, but I didn't like the color of those ones. So yeah. There are clothing customization options, and there's definitely more than Scarlet and Violet had. But I still think it's not quite what it should be. Which is kind of like my sentiment for this entire game. It's neat, it's decent, but it's not what it should be. At least in my opinion. Like, obviously I'm just the person playing the game. It's ultimately the creators are the person who decide what it should be and such. So, like, I don't want to come across that way, but there are a lot of decisions in this game that just don't make sense to me. We'll put it like that. I also just think it's a lot of the mechanics are a bit of a step backwards from what Arceus did. Like, there are some things I like in this one more than I like Arceus. Like, I love being able to access the box from anywhere. That was a change introduced in Scarlet and Violet, and it is such a good one. I love that change. But then there are other things like your Pokemon being able to attack trees to, like, knock berries out of, and, like, or like, throw out your Pokeball to start a trainer battle. There are things like that that you can't do. I also actually really liked the crafting system, which I know that's a hot take, but I actually didn't mind it in Arceus. But a lot of people didn't, so I'm not surprised that it wasn't included. One of the things my best friend is upset about, she's currently playing Arceus. It has been for a minute, because she's been trying to 100% the Pokédex. So she's been filling out all of the individual entries for all of the Pokemon, like all of the little challenges and stuff. And she was a little disappointed to find out that this game didn't have anything like that. The closest... So there are two things that it's sort of close to. We have Mabel's Research, which is... The rewards are getting TMs, basically, but it's like catching X number of fighting types, evolving via trades, restoring fossils, winning Pokemon battles. Apparently you have to beat 1,000 battles for her in order to get the Shiny Charm, which is like the last reward here. The Master Ball and the Shiny Charm are the last two. So apparently for these two it gets really grindy, so I'm not looking forward to that. The other thing is, during the nightly Battle Royale, you can find tickets that'll have, like, a random, like, challenge, basically, for you to try and meet that night. So it's like, instantly knock out trainer using Fire-type moves before you're sighted and a battle starts. Or, you know, land 15 super effective move, it doesn't matter the type. Stuff like that. So, like, those are sort of the closest equivalent to the Pokédex challenges, but it's still really not the same. Okay, here. These are the flags I was telling you about. So, see how I'm in the Magenta district? Those flags are magenta. That's, like, the only difference. So, like, if I was in the Rouge district, those flags would be red instead. But it's a very, very minor change that, like, it took me 15 hours to notice. So... So, currently what I'm doing in the story is... last night what I had done is I 100%ed Area 14, which was the last of the Wild Zone areas. I do like that it shows you the little flag, or the little crown rather, for each area that you've caught all of the Pokemon in. My Pokédex isn't great, but it's also not terrible. I'm at 163 out of 193, so like, I'm making progress. I don't have the other starters. I haven't evolved a Diggersby yet. I've been working on a Binnacle into Barnacle. I don't have a Florges yet. I don't have a Pyroar yet. I don't have Pangoro. I've seen an Alpha Garbodor, and I've tried to catch it like 3 times, but it keeps getting away from me. I don't have a Clefairy or a Clefable. I don't have an Alakazam, a Victory Bell, a Medicham, a Manectric. Most of the evolutions, I've been trying to catch Eevees, but I like can't find any anywhere. It's been really annoying. I assume that's Sylveon. Don't have a Lopunny, don't have a Vanillish. I don't have a Hippowdon? I thought I had a Hippowdon. Okay. So yeah, like, I'm making decent progress, but there are definitely still some that I'm missing. I ended up choosing Charmander for my Kanto starter, which I actually regret. I chose it because of the Charizard X that was in the shop. There was also a Blastoise X, but I don't really care for Blastoise. And I chose Chikorita for my starter, so I didn't want to choose Bulbasaur, even though Bulbasaur is my favorite of the Kanto starters. So I ended up choosing Charmander, and he's currently like a level 37 Charizard, but I've just kind of left him in my box for the most part, because I almost immediately after he evolved, I got the Fennekin, and Fennekin is like my favorite Fire-type starter, so it immediately went on my party. I'm working on evolving Sliggoo into Goodra. That's like my current project. And Lampent into Chandelure. I technically have the Dusk Stone, so like I could evolve it right now if I wanted to, but I want to get it to level 50 first, just so it's like closer in level to the others. The last thing I did was catch Lairon, or no, it was catch Onix was the last thing I did. I don't have a Steel Coat, so I can't evolve it into a Steelix yet. I do have a Chespin. I've got all of the Kalos starters, so Froakie, Frogadier, Greninja, Chespin, Quilladin, Chesnaught, Fennekin, Braixen, and Delphox. I'm not sure who these Pokemon are supposed to be, though. Like, this one's obviously Drampa, and this one's obviously Bedlam and Metagross, but I don't know who these 4 are, and I'm not sure who these... Or no, you know what? I bet these 2 are Xerneas and Yveltal, if this one's Zigguard. But I don't know who the other ones are. Yeah, it's not a bad Pokédex, but it is kind of small, and a big issue I have is that there aren't any new Pokemon. There are new Mega Evolutions, and those are cool. But I'm not a huge fan of Mega Evolution, just as a mechanic. It was probably my favorite of the 3DS era gimmicks, but I also, like, it didn't really bother me when they removed it. So, like, the new ones are decent, but a lot of the designs are hit or miss. Like, I understand Mega Starmie, I understand what it's referencing, but I still think it's the silliest fucking design we've ever seen. Mega Dragonite, I like. That's the one that turns into, like, a Hyantia from Xenoblade. I'm obviously a fan of that. Mega Frostlass, I really like. And Mega Electros, I actually really liked as well. Mega Chingling. Or not Chingling, Chimchao. I really like Mega Chimchao. I'm probably never going to use it. I'm not even sure I'm going to get the DLC. I'm probably not going to get the DLC. But like, out of all of the megas that I'm never going to use, Chimecho is probably the cutest. So what I'm currently doing in the story is... I'm not sure how much of this is spoilers, actually, now I think about it, but whatever. So, the last thing I did was the battle against Ivan, whatever his name is. The dude who looks like Shulk from Future Redeemed, except he has the personality of, like, Lance. That guy, I fought him. He's an alright character. I couldn't decide if I thought he was cringe and hated him, or if I thought he was a no brain cell himbo and loved him. It was a very interesting character dynamic going on. But yeah. I love his sister. Gwen is probably my favorite character in this game. I love her design, and she, like, uses Chandelure, who I love as a Pokemon. I've always loved Litwick, my pet and Chandelure. So yeah, she's probably my favorite character. My least favorite character is the one that I actually have to go and bail out of trouble right now. His name is Urbane. He is the rival of this game, but he is not a good one. But the way he is not a good rival is really hard to articulate, because he's an asshole. He's one of the asshole rivals. But he's not an asshole in an entertaining way like Blue is. He's not an asshole in the, wow, I just kind of hate you and want to beat you up way, like that one dude from the Diamond and Pearl anime. He's just... His whole deal is he acts like he's the greatest person on Earth, and like he's doing everything he can to make you think that he is great. Like, he's constantly trying to shoot promos to make the hotel better, to show off how great it is. And, like, he is... The way he's introduced to you is you get off the train, and you're just standing there, and he's like, oh, look, that person just showed up here. They don't know anything about this city. I'm gonna sucker them in for this promo. Like, that's his POV. And that's what he does. He comes over and is like, hey, have you ever heard of this great Hotel ZA, and then, like, while you're talking, you get mugged. So, like, yeah, things don't start off great. But speaking of those promos, apparently he borrowed a lot of money from a crime syndicate and didn't tell anybody and didn't pay it off. So I woke up in-game today to a call from a shady tax collector, basically. Or like a loan shark, and he was like, hi, yes, hello, is this Lily? Are you acquaintances with a fellow Urbane? Yes, hello, I'm calling in regards to the large debt he owes us. So now we have to go over and talk to the crime lord to bail our friend out of fucking debt that he didn't tell us he had. So yeah, Urbane's a great character. I fucking hate him. The great is sarcastic there. But yeah, so that's currently what I'm doing. I haven't actually gone over there yet. I'm pretty close. Yeah, okay. A request from the Rust Syndicate. It has come to light that Urbane has gotten deep into debt with the Rust Syndicate. Team MZ needs to fix this disaster. The sooner, the better. So, like, everything that goes wrong in this game is Urbane's fault, pretty much. So there's this really funny, in fact I can recreate it right now. One of the side quests gives you a special contact lens that's called Black Void, and my first reaction when I saw it was POV, Urbane keeps talking and your intrusive thoughts are getting louder. Yeah, I don't like Urbane. Naveen, he's the other rival character. I say sort of, because you fight him like twice. Oh, it's an alpha weedle, okay. You fight him a few times, and he's like a mega fanboy, but he's not too bad. Um, my favorite of the Team MZ characters is Lita. She's the dancer. She uses water-type Pokemon. She's actually pretty chill. I like her vibe. But Naveen can be hit or miss, and Urbane, I want to drop kick off a cliff. Capture the alpha Weedle that shows up during the day and messes up the garden. Okay. Oh, do I have to battle it? I was hoping I could sneak up to it. Wild alpha Weedle. Go, Lampent. I don't understand how people don't like the lamp Pokemon. It's so cute. Like, look at it. Also, because I've watched K-pop Demon Hunters since I've had a Lampent last time, all I can think of is how its hat looks like the fucking hat Sussy steals. Is that a floating lamp with a tiny hat? It's big that energy. Yeah, sure, go for it. I already have an Alpha Beedrill. Yeah, sure. Enjoy. It was just kind of sitting in my box. I don't care. Enjoy your big worm. Bug, worm, caterpillar, whatever the fuck Beedrill is. Or, not Beedrill, that fucking. You know what I mean. Wasn't that the gym battle thing for, what the fuck was his name? It's not Bonnie, is it? I feel like Bonnie is his sister. The electric type gym leader from X and Y, whatever the fuck his name was. But yeah, if I remember correctly, he had like a quiz show kind of deal. Could've sworn there was a ladder over here. Guess not. Okay. Must be I'm just imagining it. Oh, it was this over here. Well, you know what? Let's just go bail Urbane out of trouble. It's fine. I'm guessing the giant feudal castle is where the crime boss lives. Oh, is that the fucking Bisharp evolution from Scarlet and Violet? I was just talking about that last night. What is that thing's name? Is it King Gambit? Is that what it's called? Bisharp evolution. Yeah, King Gambit. That's what I thought. It was the Pokemon introduced in Scarlet and Violet. This is Lita, the person I was just talking about. She's great. I love her. I wonder if they use poison types. What the fuck is that face? Oh, that's beautiful. Sorry, I'll be right back. So, we show up at the Rust Syndicate gates, alright, in order to talk to the guy, and this is your introduction. This is the first grunt. Grunt A. Look at that facial expression.
What's wrong with him?
What's
What's wrong with him? Oh dear. Did he catch a look at himself in the mirror? I mean, my God, who styles their hair like that anymore? Oh, it's bad.
So, hello everyone. This is my best friend / roommate. This scene was so beautiful that I had to come show her because it's fucking amazing.
Hi, chat.
So, yeah.
So if I'm understanding correctly, you and Urbane are being sold into slavery because he's got no sense of money.
Pretty much.
To the mafia.
Pretty much.
Oh, well, she's cute.
Watch us grunts wash away the rust.
They're singing it. They're singing it. That's the funny part, is that they're singing it.
Do you think they use poison types?
I mean, they are wearing purple pants.
No business, no. Should I say?
No, you're here to talk. Why do they still look like that?
They're going hard on the Yakuza vibes.
Man.
How you're gonna crush us, how you're gonna throw down a war, as Kanji would say.
Apparently.
Oh, are they actually gonna challenge me in single combat? The reason why I say that is I did a side quest earlier where I had to fight this one chick's entire team of Floette at the same time.
Oh.
Instead of like one at a time, she was like, no, you don't understand. You're fighting all of my Pokemon. So like, I only got to throw out a single Pokemon, and she fought me with 5 fucking Floettes.
And that same kind of thing happened to me in Arceus when I went into the cave for Masky and Fiona. I had no idea I was going to be put into battle against all of them. All I knew was I needed to go in the damn cave with a specific team of Pokemon, so I didn't have them trained up or anything. Yeah, it's a good thing I saved at some point because I got my ass handed to me.
Oh look, you finally stopped talking. You finally stopped making the face.
Yeah, that looks kind of normal. Kind of.
Talk about losing face indeed. But yeah, I just needed to show you that because it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was... wow.
Oh great, now he's accusing me of cheating.
Well, yeah, obviously. Oh, people are weird.
I feel like I've seen him before. Why does his goatee have spikes? How does that work? I can't tell if that's like dips in his hair like a wavy pattern, or if he's got like black and white stripes like a zebra. Either way, it's a very strange design. We're here to discuss Urbane. They started it. Okay, and what happens when I kick your ass too, huh? There's a flaw in your logic here, friend. Alright, Lanfan, let's kick his ass. Top brass, he has spikes coming out of his goatee, and he's got black and white stripes in his hair. I'm betting he's a steel type user.
Are you profiling people based off their outfits now?
Yes. Oh look, a Steelix!
So what I'm hearing is that it's good to judge people on their appearance.
When it comes to Pokemon, it gives you a tactical advantage. Don't drop rocks on my lamp cream. That's not very nice. Oh look, a Scizor, another steel type. Oh, you fucker. Again, that's a thing that I don't like about this battle system. Oh right, I can only use items. No, X's are... Oh, you do need to dress things.
She was squealing.
Yeah, the stream is very familiar with that. Like, pretty much every time I've streamed since moving in here, there's been at least one instance of Missy coming up and going, Mrrr!
She has knees. They must be mad.
But yeah, you've got like spikes coming out of
Yeah,
your
I see that. It's definitely a choice. I don't know if I'd say it's a good choice, but it is a choice.
Why does Mega Starmie turn gold? That's...
Did you just call it Starmie?
Yes, I did.
Skarmory.
But I meant Skarmory. I knew what I meant, not what I said. Ah, fuck you.
Okay, is it just me, or does the Mega Skarmory look like a dollar store Zapdos?
It kind of does. The claw feet remind me of the birds from Elden Ring that would fucking throw the fire bombs at you.
A bird, a bird.
Frostlass has been carrying this game for me like Loki.
What's this? An ice type, your favorite, has been carrying the game?
I mean,
Like, gasp.
Frostlass has always been one of my favorites, so... Okay, no, he doesn't have stripes. It's like a gear pattern. I thought it was like black and white stripes because the way the lighting was.
Close enough. Okay, but who did her hair?
I think she does it herself. Her whole deal is that she's like an urban dancer kind of deal.
Yeah, I've never understood the single ponytail sticking straight up from your forehead thing.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but your character's starting hair has that as well. I changed it, like, immediately.
For decent reason, I imagine.
Indeed. But yeah, right now I'm working on leveling up my Smiggy, so she can evolve one more level.
Smiggy!
And then I just...
It looks so different than what I'm used to from playing Arceus.
Yeah, because it has the Hisuian version.
Yeah. Well, plus mine's shiny, so it looks different anyways.
And then the other one I'm working on. He's technically ready to evolve. I have the stone. I just want to level it up to level 50 first.
Lamp.
I don't understand how anyone doesn't like the lamps. It's a lamp wearing a tiny hat.
I'm pretty sure the tiny hat is in fact part of the lamp.
Yeah, but it looks like the bird with the tiny hat. Am I going to have to battle all of you two?
Most likely.
Or are you just going to stand there menacingly? Apparently this
It's just
game...
like every other dealing with the Yakuza, right?
I was gonna say, this game just genre shifted into Yakuza. But
I don't think Pokemon's gritty enough for them to make you chop off your fingers, so you're fine.
I don't know, there's a katana right there. Oh, it's this guy. All I know about this guy is that the internet is very, very horny for him.
And that he does something with the giant bug.
Mm-hmm.
What, Velocipede? Is that what that's called?
Socialipede, I think. It's the big one.
Oh, Scolipede.
Yeah. He's not even here. Okay, so important context. We wake up and it's a great morning. Birds chirping, sun coming through the window.
And
Naveen's in a good mood for once. It's a great morning. Urbane's nowhere to be seen. It's beautiful. And so we're all chatting to shit, and then all of a sudden people look around and they're like, hey, where's Urbane? Is he not up yet? And they're like, oh, he must have gone out early. No worries. And they're like, cool. And then Lita comes running down the hall, and she's like, what the hell is Urbane? And we're like, he's not here. Why? And she's like, I just got a call from a crime syndicate. And like 2 seconds later, you get a call from them. And they're like, yes, are you so-and-so? We're calling in regards to your good friend Urbane. So we think he's here. So we have no idea where he's at.
Oh, he's probably hiding like the little rat he is.
But he's not even good enough to come himself. Like I said, dude's a piece of shit. He has beat up the children.
How dare you not beat up the children I specifically ordered you to beat up?
I'm surprised that boss isn't capitalized. Because normally for Yakuza stuff, the boss is like the title, like, yes, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, she's screaming again.
Her does that.
Ah, so he used to be... That explains why it's called the Rust Syndicate.
Mm-hmm. And not poison or something.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm definitely getting poison vibes from this.
Oh my god, I've just had the worst idea, and I hope someone on the internet makes this happen.
Mm-hmm.
I suddenly really, really want to see like a fan animation of Corbeau. Is that how you say that? That's how I'm going to say that.
I think it's Corbeau, yeah.
Of Corbeau dancing to the song Poison.
I'm sure someone's done it. If not, I'm sure you could go on Fiverr and pay someone to.
Well, I could.
Thanks, miss.
I suppose that means I better go turn off the water. Yeah.
Gee, I wonder if them agreeing to everything you ask is because you force your guards to beat them up when they come to talk to you.
Incredible how that works. That is what they mean when they make you an offer that you can't refuse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, we had to come in Urbane's place because we couldn't get a hold of him because no one knows where the fuck he is. To be honest, though, we're not sure why he came to you for a loan in the first place.
I was gonna say, why does he have money troubles?
Lead
Secret gambling addiction,
So-
betting on Pokemon battles.
So what it is at the very start of the game, when you first arrive in Lumios, what happens? How you meet Urbane is he is off on the side road, doing like a YouTube film short, so he can film a promo for Hotel Z. He sees you get off the train and he's like, that would make a perfect sucker for the hotel. That person doesn't live here. Let's go talk to them. And then you get mugged and roped into staying at Hotel Z while you're talking to Urbane.
Welcome to France.
Turns out that promo he was shooting, he borrowed money from the Rust Syndicate to shoot. Which I don't understand. He has a phone. YouTube exists. But apparently he borrowed money from a crime syndicate to shoot a YouTube promo for a hotel that gets no customers. And we're getting dragged into that.
Welcome to France.
So yeah, that's the plot of ZA so far.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with Arceus. I like my fall through a time wormhole.
Because God was like, hey, you're a cool teenager. Time vortex.
Am I even a teenager in Arceus? I feel like I'm a preteen. Aren't they always 10 or some bullshit?
It varies game to game. Like in this one, you're actually in like 1920s. You're actually pretty old in this one, apparently.
Actually an adult. Alright.
But yeah, most times you're like 10 to 15-ish.
Yeah.
I would wager Arceus. Actually, I think it says it directly in ZA. I think it is 15, because when you go to the museum, you can find the outfit of the Survey Corps, and if you click on it, it says that the first Pokédex wasn't actually finished by Layton. It was finished by a mysterious X-year-old kid. Who is, obviously, you.
Me!
Or me.
Me!
Or the 17 billion other people who played Arceus.
Yeah, but it's specifically me, and I know because I'm still playing Arceus.
Yeah, pretty much. You are the one person still lost in the tribal title.
Well, I'm not lost. I'm enjoying my stay.
But, yeah, for some context, she hasn't even gone to fight Giratina yet, so she hasn't caught Arceus, Giratina, and what were the other ones?
Oh.
Because I remember we talked about the other guy.
I don't know. It's other legendaries. I think some of them are probably the ones that you're supposed to get from having save data from insert game here, possibly. Or did I get all of those?
Those were Shaman, Darkrai, and Cresselia, I believe.
Yeah, I do think I got all 3 of them. I know for a fact I've got Cresselia and Shaman. I'm not sure about Darkrai suddenly, though.
Because one is for Let's Go Eevee Pikachu, one is for Sword and Shield, and one is for,
the Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Yeah, but I did play all of those.
I was gonna say, I know I've let you my copies of all of those, except I don't remember if I've let you borrow Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl.
You did.
Okay.
I did not play it very long. I did not enjoy it.
To be fair, they're the only ones I haven't beaten yet.
Trying to play it after playing Shield was a bad idea.
Yeah. My issue with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is more of a vibes issue. Like, I can't pinpoint any one specific thing I dislike about it. It's just a lot of minor nitpicks that outweigh any of the stuff I like about it.
Hold on. 100,000?
Is
he needed 100,000?
I'll be honest.
For the video?
I wasn't paying attention to the price. Is that what it said?
Yes.
Holy shit. Yeah, Lena. Wait.
Oh. So
it's 100,000 plus interest is another 100,000. So it's 200,000.
No. That says 1 million.
Oh.
There were 6 zeros. Of course you did.
Ha. Fucking hater pain. There are 3 people staying at this hotel and I'm one of them. Urbane is the other one. Lita is the third.
Oh god. I even warned him. Of course you did. What are you two going to do about the situation that Urbane has placed you in? Personally, I recommend hunting down Urbane, gutting, and stringing him up.
I was gonna say, can we call the Repo Man?
Ooh.
That sounds like a good solution.
String him up by his toenails.
I'm sorry, our terms? I didn't agree to shit.
Yeah, for real. Of course you can.
Oh, okay, so the small amount you'll forgive. That's okay, I just have to farm through the ZA.
Let's just Pokebattle for it. Oh. Congratulations, you've been promoted to Gopher.
Oh, so that's how the slavery works. Work for him and reduce the interest. Excuse you.
Bullshit you are.
Alright, bring it.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a plan.
I'll take you all on.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a great way for you to raise all the money.
But I've beaten all of your goons so far.
Yeah, for real. I'm just saying that you should check out of the hotel and flip the double middle bird to both of these idiots that you're apparently fucking friends with. Christ.
I'll just be like, alright, I'm back on my fucking train. Of course it's up to you. It probably won't come to that. He is a very trustworthy character.
Thanks, Lita. You just signed us up for a lifetime of servitude to this motherfucker.
No, I'm sure they will be for the benefit of the city. Absolutely. did not want to do that while the fucking mic was on. I don't think that actually...
It did not.
Whatever. To be fair, I couldn't see it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Had to mute for a second to blow my nose.
Urbane has no part.
Okay, so
You
then
know
why
what?
the
That
fuck
sounds
are
like
we here?
Yeah, no fucking shit. So he's got no part in this deal, but we suddenly are wrapped up in the deal that you made with him?
I was gonna say, this is all his deal. This is literally all his deal. Fucking hate Urbane.
Dude, maybe you should show up to their place and demand to battle all of them.
Right? I'll be like, I don't know, that first...
And then you can be the boss.
That other solution sounded a lot better to me. Oh, look, he's doing the face again.
I think that's just his default. Well, shit, you can't be that mad. I'm mad, and I'm not even the one playing this stupid game.
Yeah, Urbane is a piece of work, man.
Man, I miss the days when your rival would just show up, battle you, call you a name, and say smell you later before tromping off.
That's kind of the worst part about Urbane. I've battled him once so far, so like he's not even doing the rival part well.
Dude. Come on, it's Matt's favorite Pokemon line.
Oh, yeah. Big Chungus.
Yes.
I got a Lyron last night. I haven't evolved it yet, though.
I was very confused for a second and forgot that the fire monkeys existed, and so I was trying to figure out why someone was dressed up in like a fursuit.
Oh, Pansier?
Yeah. I forgot that elemental monkeys were a thing.
E. Well, to be fair, this is the first game they've been in since Black and White, so... I mean...
walked by a thing, does that matter?
Oh, this little rock thing?
E.
So-
you can explode for stuff.
Yeah, these are Mega Crystals. When you
I know.
break them, you charge up your Mega Evolution gauge. You also get a couple of shards. I don't know how many I have right now, but you can only hold 999 of them at a time. But you trade them in. You have 817. You can trade them in for extra Mega Stones at the Rust... Or not the Rust Syndicate, at Pozartico, the big corporate tower. Or you can trade them in for small EXP candies.
Gotcha.
So it's a way to level up Pokemon, but it's not a terribly fast way to level up Pokemon. But once you have all... It's mainly used to getting the Mega Stones. But once you have all the Mega Stones, then break them up, and you'll presumably just keep trading them in for the candies. Actually, speaking of, I'm going to feed a candy to my rabbit. So that will be a 50. Oh, I thought it learned a new move at 50. Oh well.
Apparently not.
It's a Dusk Stone, right? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I have to keep the TV volume turned down, otherwise it takes it off and loops and sounds really
Yeah,
bad.
I figured.
Which means, unfortunately, I don't get to listen to the music in this game, which I actually really like. It's one of the few good things about this game.
R.I.P.
Alright. Chandelier. Did you learn any moves? He'll block. I feel like that might be useful for, like, competitive shit, but I don't plan on doing any competitive shit. Do you remember what Curse does when a Ghost type uses it? Because I can never remember. I know it does something different, but I can never remember what it does, and it never says.
So, this one says... Ghost attack and defense stats in exchange for lowering movement speed for a short time when Ghost types use... So, I think when Ghost types use it, they actually cut their own HP.
Mm.
If I'm remembering correctly. Unless that's a different move.
Yeah, I don't think I'll change anything. I love him.
Big lamp. A spinning lamp. Happy lamp.
Angry lamp. And sleepy lamp.
As you just sit there taking pictures of your butt.
And the butt wasn't important, the lamp was important.
Well, that's
The butt just happened to be there.
Never thought I'd heard you say something like that.
Oh, he doesn't shoot the fire out of his fire in this one. That's sad. In other games, like, I know in, why didn't the Shadow Ball break that? Very strange. I know in, Pokken Tournament, for his fire flamethrower attack, he, like, does big spinny and shoots it out of his head. It's very, very cool. I'm surprised there isn't a Trubbish on that trash can. Like,
Every trash can should have a resident Trubbish.
That's pretty much how it works in this game, so that's why I'm surprised there isn't one.
Hello, Mocha.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Edward. What's my pretty cute girl doing?
Baby. You very skinny.
Always. Welcome on in.
If you cannot hear her on stream, the household cat has appeared and is doing a scream.
She has important demands that involve attention and love.
You might have to scoop her up onto the bed. She does do a big hop, but...
She can do a heckin' hop. I know she's capable.
I was gonna say, your bed is technically higher up than my bed is, but... She is very dainty.
I'm aware.
What Pokemon is that?
Which one?
Not the actual Pokemon, the radar. It's in the shape of a Pokemon, and I know the Pokemon, but I can't think of which one it is. It's a Gen 3 Pokemon.
Rotom?
I don't think it's Rotom. I think it's like the evolution of Claydol, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Oh,
The, like, black clay doll.
No, that is Claydol.
Is it? I thought Claydol was the baby version.
No, the baby version is Baltoy.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I was kind of confused. I'm sitting here like, what do you mean Claydol has an evolution?
I get baby versions and evolutions mixed up all the time. It's fine. Yep. So it's time to do the ZA Royale. Yay! Note the enthusiasm in my voice.
You sound very enthused. Incredibly so.
Yeah, so... I haven't complained about the ZA Royale yet, so I'm gonna do that now, guys. I don't like it. That's the TLDR. How it works is they cordon off a little zone of the city every night. First off, this cutscene that happens at the start and end of every night is mandatory, and that's where my issues start. Because if you are battling a Pokemon, like say a Shiny or an Alpha or something, and you want it to catch it, it will respawn, and sometimes won't respawn, when the cutscene plays. Like, if it's a night-only Pokemon and it changes to day, that Pokemon will just disappear. But also, if you throw a Pokeball, and it's like mid-catch animation, and that change happens, you will lose both the Pokeball and the Pokemon, and it really drives me insane. So as you can see here, this red zone is now where the ZA is being held. It functions the exact same as the wild zones, except instead of wild Pokemon, it's trainers. It won't show you who is there, like what level is there. That's determined by your rank. So I'm actually not sure I'll be able to win a whole lot of matches tonight, because I just ranked up, and my Pokemon are kind of weak since I'm leveling them up. They're not my main party, but... These are the main things. Like I was saying earlier, there's the sort of what the Pokédex challenges, they're one half of what those were split up into. So like this one is immediately knock out opponents with the first blow. So now in here, what happens is we basically get to run around picking up these little gold coins and those tickets until we find other trainers, like this guy up here. And then, without them seeing us, we have to try and get the first hit. And hopefully knock them out in that first hit. Like that one. Okay. So I have now just completed one of whatever amount of that ticket challenge was. But unfortunately, it only counts for that one first surprise hit, so like even if I had KO'd that Pikachu with the Shadow Ball there, it wouldn't have counted. Okay. And after every battle, you get a little breakdown there. The purple gauge that filled up on the bottom left, that is how many wins and points you have to get in order to get your next promotion match, which is how you rank up in the story. They're sort of like the gyms, and then the amount of coins and ticket points you complete determine how much money you get at the end of every night. And doing the ZA Royal over and 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 over again is how you earn money in this game. I'm not a huge fan of it. It gets very, very repetitive very, very quickly. Especially since a lot of the NPCs aren't unique for each rank. So, like, even though I'm an E rank, you can still find people who you fought in, like, Y rank. And the only difference is their one Pokemon is a higher level. So, like, things like that, I'm not a huge fan of. It's not the worst system ever, but I really hope it doesn't become standard. Oh, I should have used Heat Wave instead of Shadow Ball. Oh well, I still knocked it out the first hit, so it's fine. I unfortunately don't have a Chandelurite, otherwise I would Mega Evolve it. I'm not actually sure how you get a Chandelurite in this game. Not necessarily. Some of them you have to... some you have to buy at the Stone Emporium, some you get from Rogue Mega Evolutions, and some you trade the crystals in for. So that's like spread out over a couple of different sources.
Gotcha.
And some you have to play the online multiplayer for, like the Kalos starters, their Mega Evolutions. The only way to get those is to rank up in the ranked online for each season. So, like, I've already missed the chance to get Mega Delphox and Mega Greninja. The only one left is Mega Chesnaught, which I don't care about to begin with. Apparently, according to Kevitron, they're going to, after Home gets added in an update, at some point they're going to make it so you can get them without needing to do the ranked online. But he had no information on when that sometime is going to be, so...
Gotcha.
I'm also not entirely sure if it's been confirmed or if it's just Kevitron saying a thing and then assuming it's going to happen, because he's definitely done that before.
Thanks for battling me, I healed your Pokemon?
Yeah. Sometimes they'll give you items, sometimes they'll give you rare versions of these tickets that have either easy or difficult tasks that'll give you a lot of coins and points. Sometimes they'll heal you. Sometimes, most of the time, they don't do anything, but sometimes they can give you good stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know if I guess I think down here is where I can next. But yeah, it's basically just running around this little zone trying to find all of the trainers and battle them, while also picking up all of the coins and trying to complete all of the little tasks that you can.
How can you only have 3 at a time?
Yeah. It's fine, you didn't see me. It's just a Gardevoir humping a box, you know? It's fine. Every average night occurrence in Kalos, I assume. Oh, I can show you Mega Electros. If you haven't seen it yet. It gets like 2 electrics on the side. That makes the lightning bigger. I didn't need to Mega Evolve for that, but I didn't have any other Pokemon that was good against Fire type.
That's fair.
I could have used Gardevoir for Fairy types, but yeah. I don't use Electros very often. But yeah, so now that it's Mega Evolved, the little gauge will run out while it's out. I can put it back into its ball to pause the gauge.
That makes sense.
But I can't, like, force it to end, so if I want any other Pokemon to Mega Evolve, I have to wait for it to run out. But if I also want to extend it, then I can break those little crystals to extend the timer a little bit.
Gotcha.
Leafy Blade. So is it Lyron or Laren? Because I've always pronounced it Lyron.
I actually feel like it's probably supposed to be iron.
Could do that as well.
Because,
Iron.
Iron. Although, up until you asked me that, I would have just generally pronounced it as Lairon.
So probably the most contentious, in my opinion. Do you pronounce it Zigguard or Zygarde?
Zygarde.
I pronounce it Zigguard because it's based on Norse mythology.
That's fair. Oh, which Pokemon was it? Like, someone was showing how you're supposed to pronounce Pokemon names, and I went, yeah, okay, these ones make sense. Yeah, I see why they do that one. And then the last one in that list, I just looked at it and I went, I like that the council has made...
I remember that. I think you showed me that, and I had the same opinion. I just can't remember what it...
It's Illumise.
Yes.
Because they're trying to say that it's supposed to be pronounced Illumise.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is Illumise.
E.
And I refuse to acknowledge any other. Chimecho was on there.
See, I still pronounce it Chimecho.
I usually pronounce it Chimecho too, up until Matt called it Chimecho the one time, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. It should be pronounced that way.
Yeah, it probably is pronounced Chimecho. I'm hard-coded to pronounce it Chimecho.
It's Rust Syndicate again.
It is. That's okay, I'm beating them up. They didn't want to take my offer, so I'm coming to that. Looks like there's about half of the night left. Restore Electros. Oh, I might be able to battle both of these guys at the same time, actually.
Fist of Justice, huh?
Yeah, that's who
Why
Ivor...
is everyone obsessed with fisting justice? I don't understand.
The Fist of Justice is Ivor's faction, the dude who looked like Schultz, but had a vastly different personality.
So what did you say his name was?
Ivor.
So I was right.
What did I say his name was before?
You were calling him Ivan before.
Oh. Eh. Not important character.
You've been challenged.
I have. It's very rude.
She's wearing like a Pinocchio headband.
She is. I wonder if it's like a reject or something. No thunder punch. Oh, my little gooey snail. My adorably goopy snail. Yeah, there's a NPC who all they have to say is, "I love how adorably goopy Goomy is." And I assume that the adorably goopy does not stop when it falls.
No, I imagine not.
In fact, I think it gets more goopy.
What does Gudra normally look like?
Oh, have you not seen regular Gudra?
No, I've only ever seen the Hisuian.
Okay, I think, yeah, it's ready to evolve. I just need to wait for it to be raining, which the easiest way to do that is rest at some benches. So, give me half a second, I'll see if I can show you. Because honestly, I'm about done going through the ZA Royal anyway. Like I said, it gets old quick. I'm sure for some people, it's not as bad, but I just haven't been enjoying it as much as some people.
Totally fair.
Now I just have to find a city park bench. Excellent. Kill some time. Yes, wait until morning. So this was the breakdown that I was telling you at the end, or telling you the other night. So it'll tell you how many medals you got, and that's how much money you earned. And then trainers defeated is how much it's multiplied by. So like I got 14,030 Poké Dollars, and then because I beat 9 trainers, it was multiplied into 21,045.
Yeah. Very cool. I do like that part.
Yeah. So like it is probably the best way to earn money other than just running around in circles picking up like shiny feathers and like mushrooms and shit. But those aren't guaranteed to spawn, so it is not raining, so time to sit at the bench again.
I mean, you don't have to dedicate your time to showing me what a Gudra looks like normally.
I mean, I'm gonna evolve it anyway, so it's not like it's going out of my way. And in theory, it shouldn't take too long, because the weather does change every day and night. It's just waiting until the specific weather is rain, and it doesn't matter if it's day or night to evolve it.
And then we'll see what it looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, the Hisuian one has like the big hard shell, right? Oh, it's raining. See, didn't take too long. I don't know if it needs to level up while it's raining or just be level 50 while it's raining. But we'll find out.
Sure.
If it's level up, I think I have a rare candy, so it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, it must be level up while it's raining, but okay. Alright.
Hi, neighbors.
Oh, can it still not up off?
Doesn't look like it's raining.
Did it stop raining? No, what is this bullshit?
Oh, look, a rainbow.
I mean, it's pretty bullshit, but what is this bullshit? Oh, I'm so mad about that. I was
What a nice bench.
Yeah. Not like I haven't spent 2 days sitting on this bench. What must that look like to the passersby? Just this 20-year-old child just sitting on a bench for 3 days.
Menacingly.
Doing nothing, not eating, not sleeping, just sitting there.
Menacingly.
Pretty baby. That's a pretty dog. Don't know what morning effect calls that one. It's pretty.
What kind of Pokemon would you be, Missy? Would you be an Esper?
I feel like she would be an Umbreon. She has Umbreon energy.
An Umbreon. I thought that was more dog type.
Evolution or dog slash cat type.
Slash fox.
Slash fox.
Which is really just cat software on dog hardware.
The serious answer, she would probably be... what is that one cat Pokemon? The silver one?
There's a silver cat Pokemon?
The entire thing is that it's like a lap cat.
Oh, Perugly.
Yeah.
It's not silver, though. It's blue and white.
I don't think it's Perugly, actually. I think it's a Scarlet and Violet Pokemon.
Oh, then I wouldn't know it.
Scarlet and Violet cat Pokemon. Not Sprigatito. You know what? I think I'm talking about a lowland Meowth.
Oh, okay.
Because I just looked up a picture of all of the cat Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure it's a lowland Meowth that I'm talking about.
No, at least you're in a lowland one.
I was gonna say, she could also be a Galarian Meowth. But
She would not be good.
she doesn't have that energy.
No, her is not a trash gremlin.
Alternatively, she could be the hotty-toddy female Meowstick.
Well, that's why I was like, an Esper.
Immediately surf.
Yeah, I feel like that's appropriate for her. It's regal enough for her.
Also, her Pokédex entry is really funny.
Oh. Let's have a look.
Yes. Females are a bit more selfish and aggressive than males. If they don't get what they want, they will torment you with their psychic abilities. Are you telling me that that one wouldn't use psychic on you if you didn't give her dim-dims?
Oh no, absolutely.
She would absolutely start psy-beaming you and mad to get early dim-dims.
Yeah, she would try.
What was I doing? Alright, I was passing
You were
out
resetting
benches.
the thing to try and get it to rain so that you
Yes.
can evolve your Sligoo into Goodra.
It is just during the rain, right? That's what
I thought so.
I'm... Evolution ZA. Yeah, special sauces, it needs to be raining. At least level 50 and the weather needs to be rainy. Okay. Yep, best way to do is just keep sleeping at a bench. And this is overcast, but it's not raining. I'm still so mad that it stopped raining, like, right as I went to evolve. How does that even happen?
The desire sensor.
Probably. Monster Hunter was like, hey, I hear you're playing an Ever game. Don't worry, I got you. Speaking of Monster Hunter, we still need to do that event quest before it ends.
Probably.
Because it's for Kitter armor. It is very important.
Missy must look her best.
It's Amstrigan, I think, an outfit. The, like, baby
Yeah.
Pookie Pookie.
Yeah.
Baby Pookie Pookie, that is not a Pookie Pookie. Computer, why won't you close the webpage? There we go. How long have I been streaming? Now we're in 23 minutes. Not bad, actually. Start raining. I got lucky in like 3 attempts, only for it to immediately end, and now it's not happening again. I'm very upset about it. I'm not upset to, like, show you, to clarify. Like, I don't mind that, and like I said, I'm gonna evolve it anyway. I'm just annoyed because the desire sensor.
Yeah, I know, I understand. But that is why I specified that, you know, hey, just because I said that doesn't mean you gotta do it right now.
Well, I planned on evolving it as soon as I hit level 50 anyway, so, like, this is probably what I would be doing regardless. I'm just annoyed that it's being stupid.
Well, just fuck around doing other things, and when it rains, pull it out. You've got access to the box whenever you want it, so.
That's true.
That so far does seem to be the only thing that I think they did right with this.
Yeah, I do love that you can just hop into the boxes immediately. It's very nice. I do need to work on a fucking scrub. Oh, I can show you guys my legendary box before I call it. I don't have a lot of shinies yet.
Yeah, you've shown me the shinies.
Yeah. The Pavilion technically isn't a shiny, it's just the special one, but it's really to start putting it in with the shinies.
Apparently, Pavilion is not how you say that name.
It's not.
It's Vivian.
Stupid French people. I'm calling you Pavilion.
Well, unfortunately, it makes sense because it's actually closer to the French word for butterfly, which is papillon. Yeah. The reason that the dog breed is called that is because they think their faces resemble the butterflies with the ears looking like wings.
Got you. But yeah, the Ampharos is the free shiny Mary that you guys get for the one side quest. The Pavilion is the evolved Spupa from the Spupa side quest. The Pansage I got traded from a friend, and then the Mega Staryu and the regular Bumblebee were legit just random, happened to see it, and I was like, oh shit, it's shiny. I think you were present for both of those as well.
I was. It was rather glorious, in fact.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna stop streaming now. I've been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes, which is pretty good for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun. Thank you for hanging out.
Bye, chat. Maybe see you next time.
Maybe see you next time. Alright. Talk to you guys later.